Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is KPZ. We're here in home of the Fallout playthrough. As you can see, we made it into Nuka World with Hancock, and there's Porter Gage, who I don't really care about. And we've got our armor up there fully repaired. But I think Hancock has more armor. Hello, Hancock?
Hey.
What do you need?
All right.
Need.
Oh, so slow. Alright, we need another power armor frame to mount the overboss power armor on. So, why is this not letting me open the workbench? Oh well. We will dump the overboss power armor into here for now. Oh, it's all full up. Well, that's nice. So taking a look at our quests. Meet the gang bosses. So why don't we go do that?
You need something, boss?
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Alright, so let's go meet the different bosses. And I think we're going to start with the operators, if I can remember correctly which one is which. Is this the operators?
If you come across any Hebologist crazies, just ignore them. Throw those freaks to...
Oh yes, the Hubologists.
All anyone's turned up so far is that he's got that Pip-Boy on his arm.
So, our new overboss is a vault dweller.
Or ice the vault dweller.
You can go.
They're talking about me.
Hey.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
Bored, what were you discussing earlier? Bored then, bored now, a thrill, regret. I'll say, what were you discussing earlier?
What were you discussing when I walked in?
Well, you, overboss. You're an unknown quantity, and we're interested in knowing who we're dealing with.
So we'd like if you answered the question.
Yes. What went through you as you crushed the life out of that oaf?
Taking down an opponent like that? It's thrilling.
Sure looked it.
Perhaps you're better suited to this than I expected. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Making money?
Exactly. Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal. though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountain town.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
My goal is to use this place to make all the money I can.
Well, it's about damn time.
I look forward to seeing your claims put into action. So, you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me. And we'll all be anxiously awaiting getting this place back to doing what it does best.
Operator's got no tolerance for dead weight. Those who can't cut it, they're gone.
All right, that is Mags
Never did
and
get why
William
Coulter brought in 3 gangs to
of
clean
the Operators.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's stopping your performance.
Amen to that. All right, let's see if we can go find the disciples. Oh, maybe I
Nisha
bypass
really only
them
has one
around
rule
here.
around here. Don't get caught.
Don't get caught, she
Sure,
says.
we carry guns, but knives are where it's at.
All right, do I have any other quests rolling right now which would throw off my marker? The answer is no.
It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
All right, so the disciples are into visceral violence and combat. So I'll try to use that when I have my convo with them. Just like the operators were all about money, these people are going to be about blood and violence.
Watch yourself, boss, because we sure will be.
How would you like me to eat your face?
Come on, girl. You know we should run this place. Not some little greenie Gage dragged in.
We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big guy? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as he doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
Don't look like much to me. You want to talk? Talk to Nisha.
Hey,
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
watch it, lady. I'm no one's pet.
Really? Gage made Coulter, and now here you are. I'm just calling it as I see it. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
What do you mean by keeping the peace?
It means do what you want, but don't get caught. The last thing I need is the operators and Pat breathing down my neck. We can take either of them one-on-one, but I don't like my odds when it comes to double duty. So keep the peace. It's the only rule we need.
Rules just hold us back. We should be free to do what we want.
That's what I was trying to tell Coulter all along. Maybe if you listen, he'd still be around. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
How many lives has this gauntlet claimed?
Who's counting? It's at least enough to keep the traders busy. We like to send them in to clean out the bodies whenever things get ripe in there. They don't always make it out alive, of course. The gauntlet never sleeps.
I thought it was pretty impressive.
Good to see the new boss at least has some taste. I might let you keep that head on your shoulders after all. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here. Never followed through. So you better not screw this up. because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
Are you questioning me? You're over, boss?
Not questioning. Just curious. We were wrong about Coulter. We won't make the same mistake twice.
I'm gonna do things my way, whether you approve or not.
Oh, yeah? I just have a few things for you to consider before you go off and do things your way. You see, the disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
And why would I trust you?
Because we need each other. You give us what we want, and it's just a matter of time before everyone in the Commonwealth knows your name.
I don't really want to threaten her because I don't think I would pass the check.
And what is it you want?
When you finish what Coulter started, you give us control of this park. Then you set your sights on the Commonwealth. And once the Commonwealth is yours, and believe me, with our help, it will be. You just make sure the disciples have more than our fair share of the territories.
I'll think about it.
Of course. Just remember to think about it like this. How much do you value your life? Then, when you realize just how much, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
Alright, so I really want to kill her.
Gage must have pulled a few strings if someone like you is in charge now.
How would you like me to burn you alive in your little cage? Alright,
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us
let's
team up.
go talk
Ain't
to
no
the
fan of
animals. Do I even have any grape mentats? Ooh, maybe I should have popped some grape mentats before talking to her. I guess I'll have to do that for the animals.
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my tongue.
Well, I think I want to kill the disciples first. That's pretty much...
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my tongue.
yeah. Alright, now let's go talk to the animals.
Welcome to the nest, boss. We was wondering when you'd make it down here.
Excuse me.
Mason's been waiting for you.
Alright, Bradburton Amphitheater. Got some mole rats, got some dogs, got some people with bomb collars. Can't interact with some of these
Ain't no one
pets.
sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
Alright. Got their own little arena.
Can you talk to Max or something? You said we ain't allowed to kill any of them, so tell me. Did you have to wait a long line?
No? I'll walk right up.
Exactly. Mo is continuing. Bob, you need help finding your place here?
No, I can handle it.
I need collars in the camp.
Alright. Seems like you gotta be pretty assertive when you're talking to Mason. We'll pop the grapes and we will save real quick.
Now that I get a closer look at you, not sure I'm buying this new overboss thing.
As long as you care about yourself, you'll do what I tell you.
Ha! You might make it out of here alive after all. Name's Mason, the Pax Alpha. This here's our side of town. You might be overboss, for now. But I'm the boss of the pack, and it's gonna stay that way. Long as you don't go forgetting that, we're gonna be fine.
I'm not here to make us friends. I'm here to make us some caps.
I think we can all respect Caps, if not each other. Look, it ain't like anyone broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his replacement being, well, different. Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
You don't want to be overboss?
Me? Overboss? Nah. Seems to be a short-lived position.
Coulter was weak. Why'd you follow him at all?
Been wondering that ourselves. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboss. Not a man to mess with. And things were good in the beginning. Real good. But that was a year ago. Then Coulter went soft. Wanted to take stock in what we achieved.
I think you're a bunch of ungrateful children.
Careful there, boss. We ain't ungrateful. Just fed up. Sure, this place beats living in the shitholes we had out there. But it ain't the palace of Caps we signed up for. Ain't none of us happy. Not even the disciples. And they're normally a chipper bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast. But Gage put the brakes on that. Got us together and promised he'd find someone to deal with Coulter.
I'm not Coulter. So that better not happen to me.
Yeah, sure, boss. I get it. I do. We're totally willing to give you a chance. We are. Look, let's cut to the chase. You gonna do right by the pack? I hear you've been talking to the other gangs.
Be a good dog and do what you're told. Or you'll be put down.
Oh there, boss. Not in front of my guys, alright? You got enough to worry about without a dominant struggle inside the pack to deal with. You know what? I think we're not so different, me and you. I want you to have this. Consider it a token of our mutual understanding and respect.
Alright, this is quite simply one of the best long guns or rifles in the game, called the Problem Solver. You can see it's a modified AK. Missing the dust cover. But increased damage each consecutive hit, so basically the Furious legendary effect. And if you are doing any kind of long guns, automatic weapons playthrough, it is an incredible firearm. So definitely take it and treasure it.
One last thing before I let you go. There's always work to do around here, keeping the zoo in order. If you're ever able to lend a hand, drop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
Alright, we met all the bosses. Like you, I find it somewhat humorous that you could be the overboss, you could be the general of the Minutemen, you could be in charge of everything and still get farmed out to do tasks for people. But that's just a sign of the writing. They could have framed it a little differently, I think, and have more people
Oh, it's you.
more people buy into that. But anyway, I don't intend to do a lot of work for them. So now that we've met all those people, let's go into the market here, if I can find the door, and meet the traders of Nuka World. Alright, here's the Nuka Market.
Just here to pick up some supplies, boss.
Oh, hello, boss. Congratulations on taking out Coulter. I'm, sure you'll do great.
Why would you congratulate me? It's not like you're free to go.
Well, to be honest, I don't know you yet, boss. Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business as usual, or you could, well, you know, get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Wow. This is the first time I've ever watched someone dig their own grave.
Okay, I get it, boss. Just take it easy. There's no need to get angry. Just forget I said anything, okay? Anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor around here. I treat everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies, too. You're looking for those.
Gonna pass.
All right.
Damn Nuka-Cola song
All
stuck
right.
in my head again.
Let's go to the next trader over here. I don't really think I
Raiders
need to
keep
stop at
talking
the
about
bar.
bloodworms. I hope I never find out what those are.
And here's the chem area.
Don't get fired up. The way I got bloodshot as hell, and it looks really cool.
Hancock, are you trying to make time with somebody over
The guy
there?
selling chems is a little off.
3 rival gangs in one place, and they're not killing each other? Never seen anything
All
like it.
right.
Hey there, boss. You really laid a beat down on Coulter. That was something. Guess that means his big plans for the park died with him.
Keep talking, or I'll beat it out of you instead.
No need for that, boss. I'll tell you everything I know. Back when Coulter first took over, he had big ideas. And he made some big promises. His plan was to get the power plant back online and light up the whole park, making it easier to conquer and safer for all of us. We could have done it too, but things changed. Slowed down. Coulter stopped pushing, stopped caring so much.
Coulter was weak, and now he's gone. It doesn't matter what he wanted.
You're right, boss. Park's yours now. Doesn't matter what he wanted. Well, I'm just a trader, so I know my opinion doesn't count for anything. But I still think it's a good plan. Hell, I might even give those poor bastards out in Dry Rock Gulch a fighting chance.
What poor bastards are you talking about?
Back when the Raiders took over, some of us, the traders who were here before, I mean, got away. Last I heard, those folks were holed up in Dry Rock Gulch. They're probably struggling. If they're alive at all. You think you'll follow through on Coulter's plan? Get the juice flowing again?
You seem pretty well informed about Coulter's plans.
Well, yeah. Coulter needed my input on getting the power plant running again. I'm sort of the unofficial chief handyman around here. Or as close as we've got to one. Guess you could say I've got a vested interest in the plan to get the power back on. Speaking of which, do you think you'll see it through? Coulter's plan, I mean?
Coulter had the right idea. I just might finish what he started.
I hope you do, boss. Truth is, I've dreamed about that day more than once. Not sure why, really. Maybe I've just grown attached to the place. What with all the work I've done on it. It sounds funny, I know, but I think Nuka World is something really special. I think she deserves to have her lights shine again. And just imagine, at night you'd see it for miles around. Folk would talk about it. They'd come from all over to shop in the market. That's a lot of caps for you and the gangs.
How long have you been here?
Been about 20 years now, I guess. For better or worse, Nuka World is my home. Gotta get back to work here. See you around, boss.
All right, very interesting.
Not looking for trouble. Just some good deals.
Wasteland's a dangerous place.
You
Arm
see
yourself
that
with a
crazy
quality
robot
weapon
dressed
right
like
here.
a bottle?
Well, well, look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble market stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir?
Lose the attitude, or lose something a lot more valuable.
Sorry. I know you didn't ask for this. It's just hard not to be bitter, you know? We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. Pretty sweet setup, at least for you. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it? As long as I'm wearing this collar, I'm no better than a slave.
Do you complain this much with everyone, or am I just being singled out here?
Well, it's not every day that one of us low-life traders get to have words with the high and mighty overboss. Maybe I didn't want to waste the opportunity to tell you how things really are around here. Now, if you need guns or ammo, I'm the one you talk to. And before you ask, yeah, everyone pays. Even you.
Sure. Let's take a look.
You got it.
All right, so here in his inventory, you will have the companion piece, to the firearm we already have, in theory, called the splatter cannon, which is a suppressed pistol-ish version. Doesn't have a shoulder stock, so you could add one. So you can see that does 41 damage. And if we scroll down to the problem solver, that just is 21 damage. So of these two firearms, the splatter cannon, as it's currently configured, is a much better weapon. Also, when you look at it, I think the problem solver does not have a drum magazine, which the splatter cannon does. The splatter cannon has a suppressor. I wouldn't go with that scope personally. I think I would use a reflex sight on an automatic weapon, but that's just me. But of these two, the splatter cannon is definitely the better version out of the box. So I would pick that up if I was doing a long guns playthrough. Alright, looking at the rest of the stuff here. You got flamer fuel. That's all I care about. And we'll look at the other stuff here. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. I might keep that for somebody else. VATS enhanced leather left leg. We're not doing a VATS build, so you can have that. Martyr's left arm. This is just the lowest level of metal armor. So I might keep that for now. And looking at our ammo, we don't really have a ton of ammo right now, so I'm just gonna not sell any to him. So that's Aaron. He's kind of a bitch.
General goods here. Come on over and pick up what you need.
Hey, boss. Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down. He scared the hell out of me. Gave me nightmares.
What was he like?
In a word, violent. The other raiders might also tell you that he got a little too comfortable in the position. In any case, he wasn't someone whose bad side I ever wanted to be on. Just like I don't ever want to be on yours.
You don't know anything about me. I could be a lot worse than he was.
You're absolutely right, boss. I shouldn't have said that. It was stupid of me. So, what do you think? About running Nuka World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job, keeping all these raiders in line.
I wasn't really looking to become the overboss of Nuka World, but I might as well enjoy the benefits of my position.
Makes sense to me. Well, I'm sure you've got more important stuff to do than talk to me. Or were you here to pick something up?
Not today.
No problem.
Alright, I think that's pretty much everybody that matters. We already talked to her. So we can go out the door if I can remember what button to hit. And I really want to get started on pacifying the different parks. Probably something I should do research about before I get into it, because it's been 1 year and 1 day. Figuratively speaking, it's been a very long time since.
Lets it all hang out.
That's fantastic. Since I've done this part, but I guess we're just going to go back and talk to Gage. And I haven't forgotten about the other things. I might do the bottle caps thing offline. It seems like it's very tedious, and I don't want to spend my time doing that.
Nisha really only has one rule
this
around
playthrough.
here. Don't get caught. Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up.
So you got 3 gangs. They're all unhappy with what's going on. And you've got a park with 5 areas that you've got to conquer or civilize or whatever. So I think we're probably going to be trying to do that in our immediate future. Let's go into the bottom floor of the Fizz Top Grill and see if there's anything like a power armor frame laying around here that we could use. Because as you know, we still have the Overboss's power armor. and so I would kind of like to put that on its own frame if possible. I don't really see anything around here. Up we go. Alright, the elevator shoved Hancock in. Alright, so here's a second part of the player home, I guess. Bathroom with wacky stuff going on in here. At least it had a couple of stems. Another power armor frame, or station. So when I get my second frame, I'll probably leave the overboss armor here. I don't really intend to use it very much, if at all. Mostly because without being hooked up to the power grid, it's not any good. So, and I think that's out to where we left Gage at. So you got a weapons bench here.
Fire right then and there.
We're just going to turn that off so I don't get any copyright strikes. Jackpot. Alright, so that jet looks like it was the most valuable thing in the storeroom. Alright, so let's go back outside here. Alright, where is the outside? I got lost in my own place. Alright, let's go see what Gage has to say.
The Overboss returns. Yeah, you're back in one piece. That's a good sign. Everything all peachy with our friendly neighborhood psychopaths? Sure hope you didn't promise them too much. I mean, going a little over the top is part of the game, but you don't want them holding it against you if you can't deliver.
All the gangs are on board.
I knew you had it in you. Time to roll up your sleeves, boss. There's work to be done. This place is huge. Divided up into sections. Parks, whatever the hell they called them back in the day. We need to take them all back. One at a time. Every section we secure gives us a little more breathing room and more resources. You stake a claim, plant a little flag for one of the gangs, and that settles it. It's theirs for good. Who gets what, that'll be your call. Whoever you hand it off to will appreciate it, but the others might get a little jealous. You know how it goes.
I thought the whole point of having minions was to get them to do the dirty work.
Yeah. Give it time. You still got to prove to them you're worth following, remember? So that's it. Nice and simple, right? Take a minute. Settle in if you want. And then let's get to it. And hey, we're in this together. So I might as well go all in. You want me watching your back? You just say the word.
No thanks. I got this.
Suit yourself. Change your mind. I'll be around.
Alright, I don't know what Gage brings to the table as a companion, because I've never had him as a companion before. Let me look at something real quick. 382, 6300. Huh. Alright, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just because I think it might be easier to repair, I am going to use the Overboss Power Armor for the first part of this, just to see if it's any good.
See it? Either you wind up getting shot, or you're the one holding the gun.
And just like regular radar armor. Oh, I need aluminum, huh? Well, that's not good. Then shit, why would I use this shit? I'm gonna have to repair it either way. Yeah. Let's put our other armor back on there. And then when we need to repair it, we'll just fast travel back to the Commonwealth. And we'll just deal with it that way. Alright, looking at our available fusion cores. Not going to use that one. I don't know why these are all indicating they're in use, so I'm not smart enough to know. Maybe those were involved with the Gatling laser, and they're marked as a result. Alright, let's go here. Boy, we are carrying a lot of weight here. And I think a lot of it is food and weapons weight. So, into the trunk we're going to deposit some of these weapons, like the Furious Combat Knife, Power Fists, Tesla Cannon, Problem Solver, Thirst Zapper, Salvage the Saltron Head. We'll keep that for now. And we'll pull the Tesla Cannon back out. Alright, much better. Into this thing, we will just get rid of the money. And let's get out there and see what we can do here in Nuka World.
No shortage of suckers in the Commonwealth. Makes life easy, so long as you're careful. Need something, boss?
Alright. Here into the quest marker. Got the bottling plant, Safari Adventure at Kiddie Kingdom, Dry Rock Gulch in the Galactic Zone. Which one is the closest? I don't really want to go to the Galactic Zone. And more importantly, I have no idea how to get outside. I don't think it's through the bathroom, I can tell you that much right now.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Man, I've been getting the shakes bad. Haven't slept in days.
You've been hitting the jet pretty hard. Get some of that new Comex stuff that Maddox cooked.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Alright, these raiders do a ton of complaining. I'm not going to bother to try to capture all their complaints. We're just going to get outside so we can start going to somewhere else in the park.
There's some bad jobs here, but cleaning up the Pack's hideout is the worst. That smell.
Alright, can we go out the side here? I think we might be able to go out the side.
Super mutants just hit the place. They're still trying to rebuild. Should be easy pickings.
If there's anything left. How good is this source of yours?
It's good, Shank. I don't bring you bullshit.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Here.
It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part.
Alright.
You'll be the first to know.
I think we're out into the park now. Take a look at our map. So if we head this way, in theory we're going to come to a road. Then we can follow the road to get to where we need to go. So I hope you like footage of me walking, because that's what you're going to be looking at a little bit here, unfortunately. Once you discover all these places, then it gets a lot easier to move around. But until then, you have got to walk. I gotta say, I really liked the idea of this, like a ruined amusement park. Definitely a cool idea. Do I have the Tesla cannon favorited in case I need to use it? Okay, I do. Alright, and that, I guess, is probably Fizz Top Mountain, so... I'm not going to go anywhere but the quest areas, so yes, there's a building there. Yes, we could go explore it. No, I don't plan to do that. At least not in a recorded video. But I do know that there's probably stuff over there that I want. I just don't want to go there. And subject you to me meandering all over the place. Come on, blowfly. Okay, not accurate. Leaves a little bit to be desired. But a blowfly, still a blowfly. I don't know where the third guy went. Alright, just junk. I think we're coming up on the Kiddie Kingdom, and that's probably where we're going to go first here.
Hey. Well, I guess you could call that trying. He should have run.
Is he dead? Now he's really dead. That one's black. Maybe he burned that way. Mangy rad rat pup. Alright. So here we are at Kiddie Kingdom. And I don't remember anything about this place whatsoever from when I first played this game, so this ought to be very entertaining.
Well now, friends, it seems we have another uninvited guest to the park. Up, performers! It's time for another show, though I doubt you'll even make it to the theater, stranger. Shall we take bets on where this one shuffles off? What do you think, friends? The tunnels? The fun house?
Alright.
What's wrong, Tin Man? Having trouble finding the wizard? Personally, I would have figured you for the scarecrow.
Alright, there's some kind of gas in there. So there's some kind of gas everywhere. So we gotta
Do you enjoy that lovely glowing mist? Feels great to us.
gotta figure a way to turn that off.
Why, we've got sprayers all over Kiddie Kingdom to keep you cool and irradiated.
Alright, so this isn't something that really bothers me that we're getting slowly irradiated, because as you know, we were trying that earlier in our build, so I'm just going to let this go for a little bit and see what happens. I think we're about to level up anyway. And if it gets to a point where I don't like it, then I'll use Rad-X or Rad-Away, but for right now, I am not. Can we get a magnet here? Saying we went on the ride. Where's the magnet dispenser? Okay, that was a bottle cap mine. Hancock is still on the ride. Too funny. Alright, I don't know. I thought there would be a thing to dispense a magnet here, but I can't find it. And I can't figure out how to start this, because there's no power. So I just keep meandering around here. That one's feral. And he was a legendary one. Where did he go? Where did I killed a legendary ghoul. Where did he go? Here he is. Alright.
You're looking a little green. No. Feeling nauseous, little raider?
You gotta be kidding me. I lost a legendary level enemy?
Watch your step over here. Might end up looking like me.
Yeah. Here he is. Oh, fantastic. A Sentinel's rolling pin. How delightful. Alright, we were just over here. I got all turned around on that stupid ride. Oh, is that the metal printer? Alright, there's the park medallion for the Ferris wheel. Where's the park medallion for the stupid teacup ride? Is it on the other side? Alright, I guess I don't know where that is. And this is where we came in. So obviously if you don't care about your radiation level, then you want to get the radiation turned off ASAP. I just don't remember how to do any of that. Where did that guy go? Alright, I'm going to switch to a different weapon here. I don't think the Tesla cannon is really getting it done as effectively as I would like. Oh yes, the cleansing fires of my napalm. Reclamation mine. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Guess I can't find a lot of these medallion dispensers. I'll have to save that for later. And the best part is, you could burn and cripple someone, and you would never know they were not there. Yes. Okay, another thirst sapper. Let's, oh, I have to put money in?
Could you practice?
Okay. Did I win or lose or what? Huh. I don't know what happened. Alright, let's level up here. Level 38. What happens at level 38? One more for armor 4. We don't need gun nut. I don't want that. So, scrapper might be a possibility. Robotics expert. Robotics expert might be a possibility. Or I could go over here for scrounger. Or we could go here in the endurance tree and get some of this stuff. I'm gonna go for scrounger. Yeah, that guy got roasted. There we go. Bolstering operator's left leg. That's a pretty good piece of armor. So I would really like it if the gas here, or whatever it is, would catch on fire. And I could really toast these guys. Look at that. I just got some clothes. Gonna go check out up top here really quickly. Fever Blossom, I'm sure that's part of some kind of a healing item that I don't know about yet. Hancock, could you hurry up and kill that guy?
Your time.
See, I'm gonna have to go rescue him. Alright, soldier, on your feet. Alright, I don't want to go in here yet. Those are bottle cap mines. Well, alrighty then. I don't want to go in there yet. I think we have to go outside of this park for a little bit and find something. Let's follow this train track and see where it goes.
Should have looked both ways, stupid.
I didn't see you.
Oh, Hancock is going the other way. Don't get hit by one of these cars. Hey. That guy dead? Alright. Stim pack. Souvenir coffee cup. That water looks awfully Nuka-Cola-y.
Really now? They just go in a big circle. If you couldn't see that coming, I don't know what you think you're doing here.
Calm down, buddy. Oh, another one. Oh, there's a door right here. Let's go in here.
What are you doing out of costume again? You know Nuka fires people for breaking character. Yes, of course, I'm kidding. But seriously, the clown makeup helps scare the invaders off. And there's a new one in the park. No, I don't think that's going to work this time. There's something different about this one. See? I can do that too. Now, stop squirming. Sorry. I know you can't help it. We just have to hold out till she gets back with a cure. Then we'll drive the raiders out and get the farm back in order. We'll fix this. I promise. There. Back in character. I need to prepare some more surprises for our visitor. So I'll leave you to find your way out.
Alright, so it appears that Oswald can communicate with the feral ghouls, and also that he is somewhat of a magician. Maybe we can go down there. I see something right there, which might be a key. So I would really like to get it. Oh, here comes that guy. Hey, buddy.
Alone.
Pretty well, brother.
No problem, Hancock. Oh, how do I get there? Oh, I have to go through the goop here. Blah, blah, blah. Kiddie Kingdom Tunnels keys. Alright, Hancock is stuck on the environment. Pump control system. System access. F. Fowler. Turn off mist sprayers. Yeah, why don't we do that? There we go. User logs. Okay, so someone here is recording at what happened. The bombs fell and they were attacked. So this person looks like they're ghoulifying. Water intake pipes are contaminated. Alright, so they used the sprayers as a way to repel the raiders, I guess. Someone named Rachel, I think Oswald alluded to that. Someone named Rachel is trying to figure this out. So, summer shorts, who cares? Some paint. Not a lot of other stuff in here. And anything back here? No. Alright, so that's that. Oh yeah, let's go fishing in here. Some kind of employee area over there, maybe. Definitely want to grab all that super thaw antifreeze, I can tell you that.
If anyone
right
could
now.
find a use for that.
No targets. Cook stove. Alright, another computer. I can't use it in power armor. Of course not. I could use the other computer in power armor, just not that one. Dean Morris, Oswald and Rachel, Mitchell, radiation storms. They talk about people ghoulifying. And so Mitchell and Herman are becoming feral. So that's kind of what's going on. These ghouls that are here, that survived for 100 years or more, are starting to go feral one by one. And Rachel is trying to find a cure, and I guess Oswald is her
Won't be able to pick this.
lover, boyfriend, who knows.
Following strangers into tunnels ain't always turned out this well for me.
That's funny. Ooh, I think there's a fusion core over there. They're growing corn underground with one light bulb. Okay. And other stuff underground here. Carrots. Hello. Ooh, deep water. Deep water.
Really hope this is water.
Hancock, you're immune to radiation. Alright. And
Oh no! You shut off my defenses! Oh wait, I'll just turn these back on.
Alright, so Oswald has a way to activate the sprayer still. Delightful. I think these are people we all already killed. I don't necessarily want to go in here yet, but let's see if we can. Oh my. Okay.
Had to be fair.
Alrighty then. Alright, we'll go a little bit more there health-wise. Charred painted ghoul. I think that thing had a skull on it. Kneecap or machete. That would work really good for a Jason Voorhees build, maybe. Missile launcher.
This is goodbye. You scared now?
All right. Ghoul Slayer's metal left leg. All right, that may have been the initial onslaught.
pick this?
I have no lock picking anymore. I need a robot with me. Hancock, hurry up and max affinity, please. I need a robot with me.
The living, the spoils.
Alright, what is up around this part? Alright, we're in the castle tower. It looks like somebody's home. Alright, here's Rachel's terminal. Rachel, as you may or may not remember, is, I guess, one of the people in charge here, along with Oswald. Oh, great, I blew my reset. Oh, maybe I did. Alright, let's unlock the safe here real quick. Alright, user logs. She got the part of Princess Cherry. Take over the park if the war went bad. Set up defenses. Unofficial doctor. Oswald appears to be in charge. The affliction. So it just went feral. And then the ghouls started helping them in the defense. And then it looks like one of the friends got killed. And then Oswald brought someone back to life, apparently. Alright, we've tried everything we can think of. Not even Oswald's powers can seem to stop the affliction. So these ghouls are starting to go feral over and over and over again. Oswald's going to stay in the Kiddie Kingdom, keep everyone safe while I go find a cure. Town of Bradburton near the park. So we should go there to see if we can find Rachel, and then maybe that will help us find a way to deal with Oswald. So the town of Bradburton, that's a great question as to where that is. If I had a jetpack, I would just go over the wall right now, but I do not. Alright, what is this house? King Cola's Court. Well, we'll just remember that that is there. I don't want to go in there yet. Why do I have a... Oh. Are you... I have a feeling that one of those stupid eyeglasses things is right here against the wall. Oswald may have been out here recently. Alright. Let's look at the map. Blah blah blah. Alright, we're going to fast travel back to the Ferris wheel. And see if we can go find Rachel. I can remember the way out, which I think is over this stupid teacup thing. Are these plants glowing? Alright, the town of Bradburton. Where would the town of Bradburton be? Ebologist Camp, Commonwealth. Maybe up here? That might be the power plant. You know, just so I don't waste everybody's time, I'm going to take a second and look it up on the interweb. Alright, Bradburton is a location. Can you show me where it is on a map, please? I said, please. Exterior of Nuka World. Alright, they do have a picture. Well, it is as clear as mud. So I'm guessing it's up here. I don't remember where that lady said it might be. So I'm going to go north. And we'll just see what happens. Hopefully the answer is nothing. Other than I find Bradburton. I really want to know, do any of you not adventure at night in the game? Or do some of you only adventure in the night? I know there are perks related to that, which I don't ever use or whatever, but I would be really curious to see what percentage of people watching this actually adventure at night, either in Nuka World or the Commonwealth. Because I have a feeling it is not a high percentage of people. Of course, if you are a lunatic like me, I routinely adventure at all times of the day or night. So that looks like the bottling facility. And that looks like a gunner. Hello. He's dead now. He probably was trapped here and has been lashing out at everyone he sees out of fear. Bottle cap, frag grenade. A nice piece of combat armor, turret that I don't think we destroyed that. So just imagine you're living on top of a tractor trailer with no cover whatsoever. As long as it doesn't rain, I guess it would be okay. That looks like the bottling facility. Oh, it's so tempting to get on the freeway and walk there that way, but alright, there is civilization over here. In fact, it just snapped in, I think. Here's a red rocket. It has a big Nuka-Cola bottle on top. I want a big Nuka-Cola bottle on top of my red rocket. Oh, somebody up there is doing some shooting. Let's poke around here real quick. Safe that I can't unlock. Empty Edetronic. This looks like it's been picked clean. A little bit. Power armor stand. Workbench, not interested in activating that. Alright. Well, why don't we head this way, because I hear gunshots this way.
There's only one solution for that. Bullet to the back of the skull.
Oh, packed.
Nah, just smarter than you.
Hi.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
Alright. Apparently they hunted these people down and killed them.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Okay. Who is Luna? Oh, hello. Luna and Katana. Okay, you're trying to freak me out, Hancock? Good grief. Are there rad scorpions that live in here?
Loctite.
Yeah, story of my life. Bunch of moldy food, their owner is dead. Alright, I think the town of Bradburton's over here. I want to go see what this light is. Oh, just a burning barrel. Jangles. Moon monkey. Chinese officer sword. Oh, and a stim pack. Is that magical? Oh. More stim packs. I was like, man, is that what I get from King Arthur for pulling the sword out of there? I get a stim pack? Can I put it back and do that like 20 more times? Alright. I don't think we ever got a notification that we discovered a town. I'm not confident that this is Bradburton, but... Noodle cup. Not upstairs. Well, not much here. Alright, this looks like it. Alright, we are in Bradburton. Hooray! Alright, now we gotta find Rachel. So let's go try to find a door. Church without a door. I guess it's blocked off. Look at that. So good they call me Cracker Jack. Sorry, pal. You got burnt wasted. I was hoping that other one would come up here so I could just burn him up and get it over with. I don't think the jetpack would help there. Oh, let's get some drugs. Oh, and there's a stupid monkey in there. Which means there's a trap in here somewhere. I don't know where. Alright, some good loot there. There's a ghoul. Hello.
Come out. Got ya.
Hancock is awfully ready to kill his fellow ghouls, I can tell you that much.
Bastard.
All good. Whoa!
I see you now.
Where? Who? Where? Oh, there he is. Oh, there's one down there. Look at that thing. I shot it like a howitzer. Did it kill him?
Hey, I got something. Gotcha.
All right, good job, Hancock. I know our hit points are really low, but I'm hoping to trigger Nerd Rage. All right, here's. Ooh, hello.
You hear something?
Well, this town is literally infested with ghouls. Good grief. And this is Rachel. And she's got a 10mm in her hand and she's dead. Rachel's holotape. Well, oh, did I take moldy food? I wanted to take that Nuka-Cola lunchbox. Alright, let's see what Rachel's holotape has to say.
I think this is it. I can't go any further. I can feel it taking me. No, gotta keep it together a little longer. Oswald, I'm sorry. I've looked everywhere I could think, but there's no cure. What towns and outposts I could find said that we ghouls just go feral eventually, and there's nothing to be done. Maybe it was the misters. Held out. As long as I can. I know this isn't what you'd want, but I can't stand the thought of mindlessly attacking everyone around me. So I've decided to end it on my own terms. I don't know why it hasn't affected you the same, but if you still held it together, I want you to move on. Leave Nuka World. You can still make a life out there. It's not all as bad as we thought. I love you, Oz.
Alright. That's a little sad. Alright, it's time to try to re-irradiate myself. Hancock, what are you doing? You know, it'd be probably faster for me to just take the stupid armor off, but I just don't want that to happen again where I get into a scenario where I can't get back into the armor in time and then the hit points get all messed up. Anyway, I guess we can go back and tell Oswald his old lady is dead. Alright, remember we're not going to go in that way because we found that back door. Oh, that's a stupid train. We're going to go in the back door here. And in doing so, I think you can circumvent some of the defenses. We're going to try it anyway. Alright, before we do that, we're going to do two things. We're going to eject and get irradiated a little bit more.
Oh, are you feeling lost? Pathetic.
Please get back in before Nerd Rage hits. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Well, almost perfect. Do we have any mutt chops, maybe? I think that would take it down just enough. I don't. I just want to remove a little bit of radiation. Not a lot. Oh well. Alright, then we're going to save. Because I'm not saying we're going to fight this guy, but we might have to fight this guy.
You finally arrived! Quickly, the show is about to begin!
Alright. Did I leave? Oh God. Oh bother.
And now, the show you've all been waiting for. Oswald the Outrageous!
I'll admit, I didn't think you'd make it this far. I can tell you're different than the usual invaders, so I'll not bother with the usual tricks and illusions I use to scare off the superstitious. The bombs fell. Everything changed. We changed. And somehow, I received a gift. Actual magic. The stuff of legends. Perhaps you'd like to see some. Up!
He gave me enough rats to put me.
Sorry, but I'm not going out that easily. The show must go on!
I can see that.
Right about this place.
Hancock, you are doing a hell of a job being my bodyguard. Alright, so now I am going to have to use some rat away. The stim pack, because otherwise we're going to be heart beating for the rest of this. Oh my god, look how many rats it's taken away. They took them all away. Well, that's no fun. Alright, let's go look for Oswald. Maybe we can explain to him that his girlfriend is dead. Hey, an overdue book. The library sent me. What I wouldn't do for some crispy squirrel bits and beer. Skull. Huh. Well, it's sending me back out to the front for some reason. Oh boy. 800 Nuka-Cola tickets. Oh, and a Mr. Handy model. Alright, where are we going here? Search the funhouse. Where is the funhouse? I don't know if we're going the right way.
You saw that, right? I ain't losing it.
I did see it.
Pal. You scared now?
Alright. I also note we didn't see a way to turn off the sprayers either. Oh, ooh. He damaged my armor. That might be a better one for the Jason build. Just a powerful one. Does more damage. Alright, in we go. Into the funhouse. Hopefully we can do this in 15 minutes. If I wasn't busy Rando killing everyone outside.
Welcome, boys and girls, to the Funhouse. And aren't we having fun? Don't worry, the mirrors are too dirty to reflect anything. In your case, I'd say that's probably a benefit.
Ho 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 ho. I'm gonna actually get rid of my weapon for right now. Because I have the feeling I might be doing more harm to myself than good. Instead, I'll just equip this machete. Oh boy.
By all means, keep trying. You're doing great.
Alright.
By all means, keep trying. You're doing great.
It's not a way out, apparently. What's this on this guy's head? Oh, I thought that was the exit. It said exit. Alright, we're just gonna punch people.
Oh, are you feeling lost? Pathetic.
Oh, I see a mine. Is that a shoe stuck through a pillar? It was a shoe. Alright, here is the exit. Allegedly. There he is right there. Can we lock the door? No. Wow, talk about burning out my fusion core. So jumping is a really big help there. Alright, speaking of jumping, we get to ride this thing a little bit. Alright, door is open. Oh, that's not helpful. Oh my. Okay, I think there was a mirror in that one.
Listen to the sound of my voice. You're going to die. Oh, by all means, keep trying. You're doing great.
That looks like a door. Oh gosh. Alright, don't do that. Yep, we gotta go back and start all over again. Alright, even worse than I thought. Alright, almost messed that up. Curses.
Where are you even going? At this rate, you'll starve to death in there.
Yes, I know. And we're going to avoid them this time. I mean, why would you encourage someone to come kill you, Oswald?
Feeling dizzy yet? Can't tell which way is up.
Alright, we leveled up again, level 39. Last level of armor. We're going to be able to get all our stuff to the top level there, so that is good. Alright, I think they're all dead now.
Round and round and round and round.
Oh gosh. Alright, where's my legendary? Wounding assault rifle. Yes. That is a good pull right there. Did we get it on the very first try?
Well, you're a bit hardier than those others, it seems. But not much smarter, I'm afraid. Well, it seems your asinine assault won't be dissuaded. Then I guess it's time for our final act. Join me on the roof of King Cola's castle, and we'll see an end to this production.
Okay, Oswald.
Sorry, already gone, little raider. Don't worry, I've still got plenty of surprises in store for you.
This is goodbye.
So I guess we're going to go back to where we were at before.
Not a lot of folks would travel with a Google, even one with mine.
All right. So we've got to go back outside and avoid these swinging platforms. Oh. All right. Was that how we got in here? I guess it must have been. Can remember how I got in, maybe. Ow. Alright, that's not the way. Alright, so we lost some leg armor. No big deal. We'll go back to the ways to Sanctuary after this and fix our armor. But now we've got to go to the top of the castle and confront Oswald. And hopefully we're going the right way. Hopefully.
Going up.
Alright, just in case, we're gonna pop another grape mentats, in case we can do a little convincing. Or you could just kill this guy. I mean, it's up to you. I feel bad for him. I know what it's like to lose your partner. So we will try to talk him out of me having to kill him.
You raiders are all the same. You come into someone's home, steal their belongings, and kill those they care about. I'm not going to let you kill any more of my friends. This is our home, not yours.
If these feral ghouls are your friends, I'd love to see who you consider your enemy.
How ironic you should say something like that. We've defended this place for over 200 years. Do you think you're the first outsider I've met that's chosen to brand feral ghouls as monsters? How many of them have you needlessly slaughtered, while ignorantly thinking you're doing the world a favor?
You've been here for 200 years? Why?
We worked here as entertainers until the bombs fell. The radiation may have changed us, but we decided to make this place our home. Over time, the illness took the minds of my friends, and those that we love. I am going to find a cure, and fix my friends before someone like you comes along and exterminates us all.
Ghouls like your friends. It's too late for them. The radiation changed them. Forever.
So you're admitting my friends are sick, and yet you try to kill them anyway? I'd say that makes you the only monster around here.
It's not a sickness. The radiation has consumed their minds. They've become feral.
You're wrong. Rachel is going to find a way to cure them. We're going to fix this. My beloved left this place years ago to find a cure to this disease. In return, I swore that I'd keep our people safe by defending our home. When Rachel walks back through those gates with the cure in hand, then you'll see, everyone will see, that I was right.
Rachel's dead. Here. She left this for you.
She's dead? No. No! My poor Rachel. How could I allow her to leave my side on such a difficult journey alone? This is all my fault. Well, that does it then. It's up to me to leave here and find the cure myself. I'll gather what remains of my friends, and we'll leave this place in your care. Don't worry about the radiation. It will no longer be a burden to you and your kind. Here, you should have this. Consider it an apology for misjudging you.
Alright, we got the Sword of Wonders. Pretty good weapon. And his top hat. Increases wearer's movement speed by 10%.
Farewell.
Alright. We confronted Oswald the Outrageous.
All the rides a ghoul could ask for.
Hancock loves this place. Alright, just that little bit of weight put me over the top. Alright. How do we get to the top of this place? Alright, I guess this isn't where you assign the flag. Oh, it's right there. Alright, So, I'm going to assign this flag to the gang that I would love to get irradiated, but won't be. So, who really pissed me off? The disciples. So, we will assign this to the disciples. Alright, and then come back and loot this place later at your heart's content. Because it probably has good stuff that you need. Anyway, that is the Kiddie Kingdom here in Nuka World. Next episode, we will try to clear out another area of the park and assign it to a gang. I am going to fast travel back to the Commonwealth here and repair my armor. And I hope you join me. Anyway, thanks so much. I'll see you next time.